Viewers, hello everyone. Myself Yashoda, and I have past 5 years of experience in teaching IIT, JEE, and the topics for the student like foundation courses will give. And thereby, what I observed, the state sports students who are lagging in solving the problems, they know very well, but they are very because they're not faced the problems like this problem they not face, and they not have time to practice all this problem. That is why I'm giving this videos for them, helpful for them to get at least good marks in when they pass. Okay, when they want to appear after 10th, they pass, they appear for CET, Karnataka CET, RJE, or Neet exams. They might have the given the practice from 10th, 9th, 8th onwards. When they have practice in solving the problem, that time they will be, for them it will be very easy. Okay, children, so whatever the entire content what is appearing from the JEE Neet exams, I divided into 30 main chapters. In the all the main 30 chapters, each chapter might have content based on the chapter. It will be contained around to 50 to 60 questions it will contain. So totally overall in this course of all these 30 videos, I will going to complete 1000 of questions. Okay, more than 1000, approximately 1000 questions we're going to discuss. So while discussing all these 1000 questions, I am going to explain you theory, what is behind that questions, and this all the questions are not from the books. This is all from the exams. Okay, see, I'm this scrapped from one of the exam paper like that. So all these questions from the previously asked questions only, so that how the board papers will ask the questions, you will get an idea while you go through this questions. Okay, in this class, I am going to set a target to explain you regarding the motion in a plane. So definitely after you will completely watch this video of this motion in a plane, around 15 problems I'm going to try to explain in this class, so that you will get clarity how to solve whatever the problems will give for a board exam like 10th and 12th. Definitely you're going to solve after solving this case set problems. Definitely it has a little high level of so definitely it is easy for you. Okay, children, that is why keep watching and try to share the friends who are there. Okay, for your friends, please try to share them. Let be helpful for them also. Okay, children, clear? Okay, fine. Let us coming to the problem. This problem, first problem, what I given here. Just a second, children. I'll make a board more. Yeah. See, what is the first problem given here is it is based on the projectile motion. I think all of you know what is projectile. If not, also no problem. I'll explain once again. See, which color is best? Blue color. Okay, let us choose. Yeah. See, the problem here given is that. Okay, 1 second, children. Okay, your problem given maximum height attained by the projectile when it is thrown at an angle theta with the horizontal, and it is found to be half of the horizontal range. Then what is the theta they're asking? See, first of all, you need to know idea regarding the projectile motion. If you throw ball vertically upwards and it will come back, the motion of this ball, time taken this ball, height reached by the ball, all we discussed in vertical motion. Okay, we can call all this in a vertical motion of the body. Suppose this is a horizontal. With the horizontal, we'll just throw one ball with some angle. Okay, just let us imagine we throw one ball with some angle, not vertically like this. We'll throw one ball with some angle theta. In that condition, this body is called as a projectile. Okay, the body which is thrown with some angle to the horizontal, not zero. Okay, that is body or not 90 degree. That body what we call as a projectile. Okay, which body we are throwing, that is called as a projectile. And what will happen, this body when you throw, it will go take a parabolic path, and how much distance it reaches from initial point to this final, that is what we call as a range. Okay, range means what, how much distance travel from here to here in the horizontal, that means along x-axis how much body will travel, that is range. And the body, how much maximum height it is traveled in a y-axis, that is what we call a h maximum. Maximum height attained by this projectile from ground, from 0 to this along y-axis. This is along x-axis. Okay, clear, children? If you take x and y, how much, if you throw body, how much y-axis means this, and how much x-axis this. That is a range, and the horizontal h maximum we call. So horizontal, that is r we call as a h maximum. maximum height attained by the body when you make the body thrown with some initial velocity, make some angle theta with the horizontal. That condition, what is the condition? Makes with some initial velocity you are throwing and make some angle with the horizontal you are throwing. That condition H maximum formula is given by U square sine square theta by 2 into G. Clear, children? Remember this formula. Or else how to derive this formula, I'll explain in upcoming videos. Wait and see. Next one, how to define the range. Okay, range means horizontal range. Horizontal range because the relation between horizontal range and the maximum height they asked. So that we require horizontal range also. That is given by U square sine 2 theta by G. This is the horizontal range. Clear, children? The two formulas which is required. They are asking maximum height attained by the body, that is H maximum attained by the body, makes an angle theta with the horizontal. It will be is found to be equal to. The meaning of found to be means it will be equal to half of the, means you have to write half of what? Horizontal range. Half of the horizontal range. This is what given. Now, this what we take an H maximum formula 1 and 2. Substitute 1 and 2 in the equation 3. Okay, children, in this 1 and 2 substitute here, what will get? H maximum place we taken U square sine square theta divided by 2 into G is equals to, what is the R formula? R is given as U square sine 2 theta by G. And here 1, 2 is, this is about R. Okay, and by 2 is, that 2 you write here. Clear, children? Now you cancel the terms left side and right side. Observe left side and the right side same time. 2 is same. Okay, here also the 2 is same, cancels. And here G is same. G is same, it will cancels. Now here U square is same and here also U square is same. So now what left in the left hand side? It is sine square theta. We can write it sine theta into sine theta. No issues because square we can split it and write. And this side you can see sine 2 theta. Formula of sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta into cos theta. This is the formula you learned in a math. Allied angles. So write in place of sine 2 theta, you can write 2 sine theta into cos theta. Now you can observe both the sides. Again sine theta is common. Now you come to the answers and check. Here tan, in terms of tan answer is there. Okay, so that you need to express this sine and the cos relation in terms of tan. So how we can write what is the left side? It is sine theta. And the right side it is 2 cos theta is there. Now send this one down here. So what will happen? Sine theta by cos theta is equals to 2 will be there. Now sine by cos, relation, right, children? Sine by cos is tan theta. So tan theta will be equals to 2. So answer you can see it is then tan inverse. So that send this, you want to find the theta, right? So you have to send this tan to left hand side. What will become? Theta is equals to tan. Tan will come this side. Any trigonometric angles like tan cos, okay, whatever it will come to left hand side, it become inverse functions. Okay, trigonometric inverse function it will become. So theta is equals to tan inverse of 2. So this is your answer. Okay, this question see they asked in 2017 case at exam. Okay, tan inverse of 2. Okay, children, this answer, how to main trick is you need to remember these two formulas. Important. If you remember these two formulas, remaining is logic here is remember formulas and found to be half of the horizontal range. So creating this one. If you create these 3 equations, remaining is mass multiplication. You're going to play and solve. Clear, children, the first problem? I hope everyone this is clear. If not, take the screenshot. Once you try to solve yourself, then it will be clear to you. Okay. Yeah, if you want, just to take a screenshot, I'll go for next problem. Hope this is clear, everyone. Yeah, next problem we'll discuss. Yes, children, let us see second problem given in here. A body is projected vertically upwards. In the last condition, it is projected Okay, projectile motion, some angle here vertically upwards are given, that means straight away, and that time corresponding to the height h while ascending and while descending. We need to calculate while ascending what is the time taken and while descending. So t1 and t2 are respectively while ascending and while descending. Then the velocity of the projectile is, you need to calculate velocity of the projectile which is acceleration due to gravity. Okay, in terms of acceleration, we find the relation for ascending and descending times. Okay, see the formulas and give in case of vertical projection, any body is thrown upwards. Okay, to reach the maximum height, the time of ascent taken. Okay, time taken to reach from ground to maximum height we call time of ascent, and time taken by the body to reach from maximum height to the ground, that is what we call time of descent. In the normal condition, if all the friction is absent, that condition ideally we can take time of ascent is equals to time of descent. That combination of time of ascent plus time of descent, what we call time of flight. It is a total time taken by the body to reach from, to go maximum and again come back, right? That is what we call time of flight. Here the formulas you want to see means, you know formulas, right? V is equals to what, children? U plus AT. The equations of motion, you know the formula. In case of linear, you learn where V is a final velocity, right? Initial velocity, this is initial velocity, acceleration, okay, and T is a time. Since we are throwing body upward direction, body reaches a maximum height where the velocity will be zero, right? When you reach the throw one ball, why it will come back? Why? Because its velocity going upward direction because zero, that is why it will come back. When it is its maximum height, final velocity zero, you throw it with some initial velocity because it is going against the gravity. Remember, while taking the value of g acceleration due to gravity is equals to g, right? When it is going upward direction against the gravity, it need to move, so that we have to take minus of g. It is falling downwards, we have to take plus g. Okay, children, so g into time taken to go up, so it is time of ascent. So you will get the formula time of ascent is equals to what? It will come to left hand side, so u by g. Right, children, time of ascent. Similarly, you can calculate for time of descent also. You will get again u by g only. So these two are equal. Then add in this formula, what you will get? Time of flight is equals to sum of time of ascent and time of descent. You can add out, you will get 2u by g. Okay, children, this is what the scenario we are going to use to solve this problem. So understood, no? What is time of ascent? What is time of descent? When you thrown upwards, no? Time taken to reach from ground to the maximum height, time of ascent. From maximum height to the ground, time of descent. So formula is just this u by g. We can calculate it is not more to remember also. You know equations of motion. So how to apply in your final velocity, acceleration, you substitute, you will get time of ascent and descent formula. Right, children? So use this one here to find the given a body is there, ball is the throwing vertically upward at a maximum certain height. Okay, what is time taken to reach the maximum height? They given us ascending to maximum height, it is given. Again descending, so it won't be zero here, right? Because it has some velocity, it won't come back here. So definitely it will reach some path again to maximum velocity, it becomes zero. That time it will go again, it will start descending or it will coming down, right? That means whatever total path from here to coming down, that the time is descending, time of descending is T2, right? So this is T1 and this is T2. Here, let us take this is T1. We don't know this height time, what is taken to reach maximum height. Let us take this is T1 prime. Okay, to calculate solve the problems. And see, when a body going up to reach the maximum height, what I told, this is nothing but the time of ascent, right, children? T. Time of ascent. So you want to calculate also, you can calculate b is equals to u, because against the gravity at means minus of it becomes zt. When final velocity is 0, so what you will get, u is equals to minus of g into t, or t is equals to u by g you will get. Clear, children? T is equals to what you will get, u by g you will get. So t1, okay, t you got. Here you can see the figure there, the t1 plus of t1 prime. We can observe t1 plus t1 prime. That will be is equals to what, children? That will be is equals to t2, right? Can we write it this like this? Yeah. You can observe the figure here, t1 and t2. Okay, you can write this t1 and t2 is nothing but time, maximum time taken by the reach the body from ground to height. That is time of ascent. We can write this 2 is equals to time of ascent, that is nothing but what you got. Time of ascent means u by g. This we can write. So now you want to find the t1. Suppose, okay, let us take t1 is equals to, what can you write? Send this factor to left hand side. That becomes u by g minus of t1 prime. So we got the t1. So this is you got relation. Now we need to find the t2. So t2, observe the figure. T2 means what? Time taken by the body to from this maximum height to go, okay, so certain height to maximum height, again coming down. This is what T2. So we can see here T2 we can write it as, so this here to here, what is this? T1 prime. That means here to here it is T1. Again here to here we can call it as a T. So that is T2 is equals to T1 prime plus of T. We can write like this, right children? Because this path, entire TA, it need to cover. Again additional T1 it need to cover. So we can write like this now. So here you just substitute now. Okay children, so what you know, time of flight, total time of flight, it is 2u by g, no? That you can write to solve this problem now. See T1 and T1 prime plus of T. So in place of T, you can write what children? So T1 prime, you know that T already, that is u by g, sorry, it is plus u by g. So now you can see that T2, suppose T2 is equals to what? T1 prime plus of u by g, and here T1 you know relation, and T2 also you know the relation in terms of T prime. So now let us add T1 and 2, okay? Let us add 1 and 2. What you will get? T1 plus of T2 is equals to, so add left hand side also, it is u by g minus of T1 prime plus u2 is T1 prime plus of u by g. So now you can see T prime minus with a plus sign. So both will going to cancel each other. What you will get finally? T1 plus T2 is equals to u by g you will get, right children? T1 plus T2 is equals to u by, sorry, 2 times, no, 1 plus 1, 2. So 2u by g you will get. Now you can see, just to compare, okay, this is not for this problem. Just you can compare. What you need to find is, you need to find the initial velocity. Then what is the velocity of the projectile? You need to find this velocity factor. So you send this 2 factor this side. So T1 plus T2, you send a g here, g will come here, 2 will come down. So that is your answer for initial velocity. So u is equals to, what you will get? U is equals to T1 plus T2, second option. Option B is the correct. So what you will get? U is equals to T1 plus T2 by 2. Clear children this answer to everyone? So this is a long way of doing. If you know easily what is the time of flight, okay, short trick to solve this problem is, okay, just see that you know time of flight formula, that is nothing but here T1 plus T2, right? Total time of flight is nothing but T1 plus T2, that is equals to 2u by g. You know this direct formula, okay? Total time of flight formula means total time in air. Your T1 and T2 it will take, right? So that is equals to 2u by g. So you will get directly arrange this equation, and you can cross multiply this, you will get this answer again. So you can solve like this and prove. For theoretically, you just understand first. If you clear with the topic, you can use it logically. You can directly apply this and solve. It is a short trick. Clear children? I hope this problem is clear to you. I will try to go for next problem. Okay, if anybody wants solution, please check the screenshot and see. Okay. See children, the third problem, it is like this. Problem is, yeah, given the height y and the distance x along the horizontal plane. You know, the horizontal plane means it will connect two axes, x-axis and the y-axis, right? If horizontal plane of a projectile on a certain planet with no atmosphere, okay, that means no any air resistance and all, are given by along y-axis. How much it is traveling, they given in terms of this 8t minus of 5t squared along y-axis, and along x-axis it will cover a distance of 6 into t. That means if we throw projectile, know how much distance it is traveled, how much height it is traveling, they given along x-axis and along y-axis the given values. So meters it is in seconds and time. So both are in SI units. So now we are converting again. So with velocity with which the projectile is projected is, you need to find the what is the resultant velocity. That means this velocity you need to calculate. To find the resultant velocity, first you know along what is the velocity along x-axis and the component of velocity along the y-axis. Because we can resolve, no, suppose there is a vector, we can resolve it along x-axis and y-axis. Because in case of motion in a plane, we need to discuss means we need to know the resolution of the vectors. We can divide along x-axis and also along y-axis. Now let us see the given value of y. Okay, the given this is the distance. Suppose you want velocity, what you will do? Differentiation of distance you will go, you will get velocity, right children? Vy is equals to dy by dt. Okay, you can do this, you will get the answer in terms of Vy. Similarly, Vx, velocity along x-axis is given by dx by dt. Right children, this is what we need to solve. Let us see this equation. D by dt of 8 of t minus of 5t square. Here also Vx is equals to d by dt of 6t. Okay, you know the differentiation formulas, I hope. What is the differentiation of, okay, dt by dt? Okay, the differentiation of same factor gives you always 1. And differentiation of d by dt of, suppose your t square is there, that time you will get what? 2 into t. Okay, right children, this is what for differentiation you learn. Or any constant with the differentiation means that constant only will come. So like that, this formulas remember. So Vy is equal to differentiation of 8t gives you, this is because differentiation of 8 is constant will come out, and differentiation of t with respect to t gives you only 8, 1 minus of, and differentiation of 5 will come out, and differentiation of 2t, t square is, it is 2 into t will come. Alright children. And similarly, here also you will take Vx is equals to differentiation of 6 into t is, you will get only 6. Okay, you observe now Vy you got and Vx you got at a certain time. Okay, let us take at a certain time t is equals to 0. Okay, at t is equals to 0 seconds, you will observe what will happen. Vy is equals to just 8 meters per second and Vx is equals to 6 meters per second at a time t is equals to 0. Now you can solve the vector. Resultant of any vector is given by root of that x component square plus some y component square. This is a resultant vector, what you will get. So that is given by resultant velocity is given by along the x-axis. See children, what is the value? Vx is 6 square plus of Vy you can see 8 square. Okay, so you will solve this. Root of 6 square is 36 plus 8 square is 64. So root of 100 you will get. Root of 100 is nothing but 10. So velocity unit is meter per second. So this is the resultant velocity 10 meters per second. See, this is a question given in the 2011 in the CET exam. So answer is 10 meters per second. Okay children. I hope this problem is clear. To solve this problem, you need to have an idea regarding the projectile motion. So velocity, how to find velocity and how to find the this resultant velocity. Two formulas you need to remember and know differentiation in mass. So you can be able to solve these problems. I hope this is clear to you everyone children. We'll solve next problem. Yeah, please note it down. You are not noted still. Yeah. Let us see the fourth problem, children. What is the given data here? A projectile is projected 10 meters per second. A projectile is projected with a speed. That means initial velocity of the projectile is 10 meters per second is given. Making an angle theta is how much with the horizontal 60 degree. After some times its velocity makes an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal. So theta after 30 degree distance. So let us start the figure. We'll just understand better. This is initially the body is projecting with an initial velocity of 10 meters per second. It is making an angle theta is equals to 60 degree with the horizontal. After certain time, okay, after some time, what will happen? It makes an angle 30 degree with the horizontal like this. It will makes an angle at this point. It will makes an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal. Okay, then what is the speed at that instant? Now, what is the speed of this particle we need to calculate? Clear children, this is the question what is asked. So you have an idea regarding the projectile motion that horizontal component of velocity Okay, wherever, when the body is going up to coming to down also, horizontal component velocity is equal only. Only thing what is changing, children, only the vertical component of velocity. It is like this. Suppose I'll just run neatly. There's a horizontal component length you can observe. Here it is always constant horizontal component of velocity, but vertical it is more, again decreases, again zero at this point, again it will be increasing in the opposite direction. So only vertical component of velocity is altering. Okay, horizontal component is constant, which all point you're going to take. So that is why you can write here vertical horizontal component is velocity is u cos theta. So we can write u cos theta u1. Suppose let us here initial velocity u cos theta 1 is equals to, at this point we take velocity is v. So v cos theta 2. Okay, because these two are equal, horizontal component at every point you take in the projectile, it will be equal. That is why we can retake this relation. Now, you know the value of u, that is 10. And you know the cos of 60, theta 1 is 60 degree. Okay, similarly, v you need to find out, and cos of 30 degree. So your task is to find what is cos 30 degree and cos 60 degree. So simple logic to solve like this problems. Remember the triangle 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think there is no any difficulty remembering 1, 2, 3. So one hypotenuse is more, it is less than this, so that you have to take it's a root of 3. So let us take the small angle here, it is 30 degree, and the large angle here, it is 60 degree. Now you can see cos means what, children? Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, right? Adjacent by hypotenuse. Now see, cos 60 degree we want to take. So cos 60 degree is equals to, which is adjacent side? Here it is 1. Hypotenuse side is 2. Similarly, we need to take for cos 30 degree. Now for 30 degree, which is adjacent side, root 3 is the adjacent. And this is like the hypotenuse. So it is adjacent by hypotenuse. We can write. So using this cos 30 degree and 60 degree value, substitute here 10 into cos 60 degree 1 by 2. Okay, is equals to v into cos 30 degrees root 3 by 2. So simplify this side and this side to denominator, it will cancel out. So what we need to find? V. So root 3 you don't want it, so that root 3 you send it down here. So what this answer begins now, see. So 10 by root 3 is equals to your final velocity. So final velocity is how much, children? 10 by root 3. Clear? This is your answer. In this question asked in CET 2013 question. Okay, this is all the questions asked in examination only. Okay, that is why please put concentration. All the questions they might ask very easily only, not so much difficult. Thing is that you need to know regarding the concept first. Clear, children? That is why I created the channel like fundamental physics. Okay, you just learn fundamentals, then you can able to solve all the problems in a physics. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Problem, we'll just keep on going for next problem. Yeah, let us see, children, next problem. Even here, a stone is thrown vertically at a speed of 30 meters per second. Okay, making an angle of 45 degree with the horizontal. What is the maximum height reached by the stone? They're asking. Okay, like this is a projectile motion problem again. They given making an angle theta is equals to 45 degree. They thrown on object with a speed of initial velocity 30 meters per second. Clear, children? What is the given data? Initial velocity and the theta is given. You need to find maximum height, h maximum reached by the body. The formula of h maximum is given by u square by, okay, u square sine square theta divided by 2 into g. Okay, this is the formula of maximum height reached by the body in case of projectile motion. So now see u square. What is the given u square? 30 square into sine square 45 degree. Alright, children, this is a 45 degree divided by 2 into, they asked you to take g as not 9.8. They given as g as a 10. For calculation, make it simple. We're going to take like this. Now simplify this. We can write it as 30 into 30 because that is square to simplify into sine square 45 degree. You know the relation again. Remember this triangle 1, 1, root 2. Okay, this is an angle 45 degree. So you know sine theta means what, children? Sine theta is given by opposite by adjacent. Sorry, opposite by hypotenuse. So here opposite is given as 45. Opposite angle is 1 and hypotenuse side is root 2. So sine 45 degree, okay, sine 45 degree is 1 by root 2. So apply here 1 by root 2. Since square is there, put square divided by 2 into 10. So simplify 10 ones are, 10 threes are, 2 ones are, 2 15s are. So write remaining factors 15 into 3 into 1 by root 2. We can write 1 by root 2 whole square. Since 1 square, 1 only, 2 square, we get to simplify. See here, what it will become 15 into 3 into 1 by root 2 square will cancel, it became just 1 by 2. So simplify 15 into 3 into 1 by 2. So if you simplify all this, what you will get? 15 3s are 45 by 2. So 45 by 2 you will do 2 ones are 2, 2s are 4, again 2 2s are 4, 0.10 to 5s are. So 22.5, because maximum height we can measure in meters. Unit of distance is meters. So this is the answer. Here it is option side. Answer D. Option D. Right, children? This is also problem asked in 2014 exam of CET. Okay, a stone is thrown based on the projectile motion only. So that means you need to concentrate. Definitely they'll ask one question on projectile motion, whether the range or horizontal or time of ascent or time of descent. So that you must learn that formulas, and based on that how to solve the problems, how to apply this problem in terms of a theoretical to problematic way, you need to learn. So when it will come no theoretical to problem, you need to attain. When you're going to solve more problems, that time you will get the skill of this. Okay. Right, children. Next problem we'll try to understand. Yes, children. See in the sixth problem, what is given here? A particle is projected with velocity v. Okay, so that its horizontal range is twice the greatest of height attained. That means horizontal range is equals to twice the greatest of maximum height attained. Okay, so first reading problem, you need to trace out mathematical way of representing this theoretical. So R is equals to 2h they given. Okay, then horizontal range. What is the horizontal range they're asking? So horizontal range, what is the formula, children? It is u square sine 2 theta divided sine 2 theta divided by g is a range, horizontal range formula. And the maximum height formula is given by u square sine square theta divided by 2 into, okay, 2 into g. This is the formula. Now you can see here to find the horizontal range, they not given. Okay, they given velocity v. Okay, in terms of velocity, but they not given answer in terms of theta. So that means you need to find the theta using the given relation and substitute in the R formula. You will get the any of this. Okay. That means in terms of velocity, you need to find. That means theta you need to find from this relation. Let us cancel. 2 and 2 same cancel, and g same cancel, and u square is cancelled out. So what left in the left hand side? Sine 2 theta. We can write it as 2 sine theta into cos theta is equals to u sine square theta. We can write sine theta into sine theta. Right, children? You can see now sine square theta here and sine theta here cancels. Your left is 2. And this cos theta also is sent it down. What will become tan of theta, sine theta by cos theta. Now you will get theta is equals to tan inverse of 2. So tan inverse of 2 is given, but how to solve this one? To solve for the horizontal range, to solve the theta means, you know, you can able to draw the triangle. So tan theta means what, children? Tan theta is equals to, you know, that is opposite, opposite sign, opposite by adjacent. Okay, tan theta is equals to 2 means that is a 2 by 1. Opposite is 2. Okay, suppose this is a theta, opposite to 2 and adjacent is 1. So automatically other side is root of this 2 square is 4 and 1 square is 1. The root of 5 will be the hypotenuse side. So from this we can find the sine theta. So range we need to calculate. No, formula of range is u square sine 2 theta divided by g. This is the formula of range. Here in place of u they given v. Okay, so substitute v square and sine 2 theta we want. Sine of 2 theta we find. No? So here theta is, sine theta is how much, children? Okay, you can see the formula here, sine of theta or you can write sine theta. We don't have formula. You can write 2 sine theta into cos theta. We can write, okay. Sine theta is equals to, you can observe here figure, this triangle sine theta, opposite by adjacent. Opposite is 2 and hypotenuse is root 5. Similarly, we want cos theta also, that is adjacent by hypotenuse is root 5. So let us write these two formulas, 2 into v square into sine theta plus 1 by sine theta means 2 by root 5 we got, and cos theta means 1 by root 5 we got. Now simplify all this, 2 2s are 4, v square is there, write v square divided by 2 into 2 square, and v square divided by root 5 into root 5. So root 5 whole square, right children? Root 5 whole square became, sorry, I think I forgot to write g down. So g is there down, so it will come 0 also. So g is there. So root and this will cancel. So what you will get finally? 4v square by 5g. Right children? 4v square by 5g you got. So this is the answer. Okay. So this is asked in 2015 again. Clear children? What is the question they asked? They asked you to find the horizontal range, but they not given theta. You need to get the theta using the given relation. R is equals to 2h. They given the relation. Based on that, first you find the theta. Using the theta tan inverse, you will write the triangle. Find the sine theta, what happened? Cos theta, what will happen? So use that sine theta, cos theta value, substitute here. You will get the answer of horizontal range in terms of final velocity and g value. V square, 4v square by 5g. I hope this is clear to everyone, children. Yes, children. See this problem. At one, what they given here, the ratio of angular velocity of the second hand and hour hand of a watch. You might have observed the watch, right? Hour hand little small and the second hand little large. You might have observed, and a minute hand little approximate between this. So these are the length of the one. Okay, let us imagine to complete one circle. Okay, to complete this one circle, let us take total length of this circle. We can make it 360 degree, right? So that is 2 pi radians. And to complete this complete circle, the second hand, how much the second hand will take? The second hand to complete one circle, the second hand will take of a time of 1 minute, right children? I hope this is clear to you. To complete one complete circle, the second hand will take a time to complete one circle, which is 1 minute. That means it is 60 seconds it will take. Similarly, in a hour hand, you can see the hour hand to complete one complete circle. How much time it will take? It will take around 12 hours, right? Here it will start from 12, 1, 2, 3, again it will come back to 12, means it will take 12 hours, our hand will take. So 12 hours, how can we write 12 into 1 hour, how many minutes? 16 minutes. Again, 1 minute we need to convert to seconds, right? So 12 into 60 into 60 seconds, right children? So this is what time taken to complete hour hand. Let us take T2, time taken for second hand and hour hand to complete one circle. Now coming to the back to point that they ask you to find angular velocity. The formula of angular velocity, the formula of angular velocity is omega is equals to 2 pi by t. Okay, you know the formula, right? Angular velocity, you might have studied 2 pi of frequency. This angular frequency are linear frequency. The relation is 2 pi in case of angle we're going to add. The frequency means what? It is 1 by time period only, right? So we're going to take directly this formula, omega is equals to 2 pi by t when watch problems are given. So now see 2 pi, let us calculate for a second hand first. Angular velocity of second hand, 2 pi by t, here it is 1 minute or it is 60 seconds. So 2 pi radians per second we're going to take whatever units, it will cancel out however. Again, omega first, hour hand you're going to take, it is 2 pi by, see here 12 into 1 hour, right? It is nothing but 12 hours it will take. So 12 hours again we write 2 pi divided by 12 into 60 minutes into 60 seconds. So what they're asking, find the ratio of the second by hour hand. So take the ratio WS by WH. They're asking the ratio of second hand to the hour hand. So here you can write 2 pi by 60. Here you can write 2 pi by 60 into 60 into 12. So you can cancel 2 pi and 2 pi. Okay, children. So this terms will go up and this term will come down. So again, you can cancel 1 more 60 also here. So what is pending factors now, children? You can observe. You can see what top nothing is it. So 1 down it is pending around. How much down it is pending? You can observe 7. So 1 by 7, 60, 6 12s are 72, right? 72, 0 is there, put 0. So you just take it as a up, what will come around 720 by 1 form it will come. So what they're asking, work second, angular velocity of the second hand to the angular velocity of our hand is equals to 720 is to 1. You can observe the option which is correct here. Yeah, you are correct. Option C is the correct. Okay, this is asked in 2015. They asked, see, so far up to 2014, they asked regarding projectile motion, and this time they changed that is angular velocity problem. They're asking angular velocity of our hand and the minute hand comparison. They're asking. Clear, children? I hope this problem is clear to you. Yes, teacher. See, here given that 3 projectiles, okay? 3 projectiles A, B, C are projected at an angle of 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree respectively. Then the range RA, RB and RC are the range given respectively. Then velocity of the particle A, B and C they are asking. See, this is a horizontal. Imagine one they throw the particle A, that is projected A we call, which is thrown with some angle, that is what we call projected. Projected A is thrown at an angle of 30 degree. Okay, this is thrown with an angle of 30 degree. Again, the projectile B, it is thrown at an angle of 45 degree. Let increasing 45 degree. Okay, this is A and this is B. It is thrown with an angle of how much? 45 degree. And again, the C, just should. Yeah. Angle B, it is thrown, angle C, this is thrown with an angle of, this is projectile C, it is thrown with an angle how much? Yeah, 60 degree they thrown. Now, what is the relation between range? Okay, R1, R2, how much this will cover and this will cover and this will cover. I did roughly I sketch, but you need to find the range traveled by the body. We need to calculate. So, you know the formula of range. Formula is initial velocity square and sine of 2 theta divided by g. This is the formula range. Now, see how this range is directly proportional to, if velocity provided same means, okay, same with the same projectile, same velocity means it is directly proportional to what, children? Sine of 2 theta depends on. So we can write, we need to find R1 is to, that is RA is to, RB is to, RC we need to calculate. That is equals to what? Sine of 2 into 30 degree is to first angle, sine of 2 into 45 degree second angle is to sine of 2 into 60 degree. Okay, just multiply this. What you will get? Sine 3 2s are 6, sine 60 degree, sine of 90 degree, and the sine of 120 degree. Okay, now your task is how to find the sine angles. You know 60 degree. I told already in the last problem, to find the 60 or 30, you're going to apply this one. 60 degree, 1 to root 3, you write sine 60 degree means opposite by adjacent. Opposite is, it is root 3 by 2 is 2. Sine 90 degree, you know the curve. Sine, yes, it will start like this. So sine 90 degree, it is always equals to plus 1. So it is 1 and is 2. Sine 120 degree, we can write 120 degree as 180 minus 60 degree we can write, or we can write 90 plus 30 degree. Okay, we can write 90 plus 30 degree, it will comes in second quadrant, right? 90 plus will come in second quadrant. With second quadrant, all are positive. Okay, side is positive. We can write sine 30 degree is how much, children? 1 by 2, right? We can write that. Okay, so what we need to write in the second quadrant? Sine 30 degree. So what is the value of the, okay. So second quadrant, it will come sine 30 degrees. Sine of, so we can write just it is Sine of 30 degree, we can write sine 30 degree means adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is root 3, hypotenuse is 2. So we can write, that means sine of 120 degree, we can write it as 90 plus 30. 90 plus 30 means second quadrant, sine is positive. So we can write it is root 3 by 2. Right children? So sine 120 degree, we can write as root 3 by 2. So from this, what you understand children, please see out your relation. I'll write it properly. RA is to RB is to R. So you can compare the values what we get. It is root 3 by 2, it is 1 and it is getting root 3 by 2. That means if you throw the projectile other than 40 degree, other than 45 degree, okay, you will get less only. Okay, only you will get maximum. Okay, maximum range when you will get when you throw the body at 45 degree only. That means I'll rewrite the figure neatly. If you throw at 30 degree, it will come back. It will throw at 45 degree, it will cover more range. If you throw at a 60 degree, again it will come back to same range. So range you can observe for R1, okay, for R, A that is equals to RC, but RB is little higher. Okay, range RB is up to here. Okay, B is traveling more distance. When you throw the body, when you will get maximum range, when theta is equals to 45 degree, you will get the maximum range. So from this, what we can write, RA is equals to RC. RA is equals to RC, and that will be less than RA and RC. You can see root 3 by 2, it will be less than what? Less than RB. So you can choose this option. Right children? Here, then option D is the correct. Okay, we arrived at answer of this question. Okay, please see it carefully. This logic is, you can know easily this logic. One, this is that you can see 30 plus 60. This is what we call co-angles. Or we can take 70 plus 20, which will make sum is equals to 90 degree. Okay, that projectile will be what we call co-angles. If you throw the body with 70 angle or 20 angle, the range traveled is same. If you throw with 60 degree or 30 degree, range is same. If you throw with the 10 degree and 80 degree or 80 degree and 10 degree, the range is same. Like that, this is what we call, if the sum gives to 90 degree, that is called as a co-angle. So if you have idea regarding the co-angles, you can easily tell. So 60, any projectile is thrown with 30 degree or any projectile thrown with 60 degrees. Since these two are co-angles, that must be range is equal. So definitely the 45 degree range will be more. Okay, that is the maximum range. So you can choose this option clearly. Yeah, let us see this problem here given. RA is equals to 2I plus 3J, one vector given. Okay, and it is this vector is perpendicular to the vector A. This is perpendicular to vector B, perpendicular making an angle 90 degree with the vector B. Then what is the value of alpha? Here I think alpha is present. We need to find what is the value of alpha. So if any two vectors, right children, this is a logic you need to note. If any two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then what will come? The dot product of the two vectors A dot B will be always is equals to 0. Right children? When they are perpendicular, you know what is perpendicular formula, right? A dot B means A, magnitude of A, magnitude of B, and cos theta. When theta cos 90 degree is how much children? See, cos 90 degree will be 0. This is a cos 90 degree, right? This will be 0. So when this is 0, 0 into anything magnitude will be 0 only. So that you will get A dot B is equals to 0 when it is both two vectors are perpendicular to each other. Now, see, if you do dot product of two vectors, let us write A vector 2I plus of 3J plus of 8K into dot product of 4J minus 4I plus of alpha K. Okay, this is what I given. That will be is equals to 0. So to do the dot product, you know the relation that I dot I is equals to J dot J is equals to K dot K. That will be equals to 1. Okay, if the same unit vectors are there, it will be gives you 1. If it is other than that I dot J, or you can take K dot J or anything other than that, it will give you 0. So that is why we can able to multiply this with only I. Okay, this with only J we can multiply. Okay, let us arrange in the proper way. 2I plus of 3J plus of 8K. Here first J given, no? So you have to write first I. It is easy for you to multiply. Plus of 4J plus of 2k. Okay, now you take the dot product of this. 4 into 2, 4 2s are 8, minus is there, minus 8 plus 3 4s are 12 plus 8 2s are 16. So why I taken only this? Because I dot I. If I take 2i with the j, it will become 0. If I take 2i with the k, that is also become 0. Right, children? So that I take minus 8 plus 12 plus 16 will be is equals to, yeah, 1 second. Somewhere means here alpha given. It is not 2, sorry. It is alpha. So what will become 8 into alpha? This becomes 8 alpha equals to 0. Now, see, 12 minus of 8 gives you 4 plus of 8 alpha equals to 0. Okay, now divide this equation with them. Okay, or else you will take 8 alpha is equals to sin 4 that side minus 4, or alpha is equals to minus 4 by 8. 4 ones are 4 twos are 8. What you will get? Minus 1 by 2. Right, children? So this is your option, that is minus 1 by 2 is the correct answer for this question. When that is perpendicular, then this must be minus 1 by 2 to satisfy that relation of two vectors are perpendicular. I hope this is clear to you, right, children? Okay, thanks for watching, children. Keep watching like this. Okay, remaining series based on motion in a plane and remaining topics of 30 what I told, I'm going to discuss all the problems. See, all these problems are asked in the previous exams only. Okay, so that is why that will be helpful for your preparation. Are you preparing for any Neet JEE exams? Are you preparing for BSc level also? Okay, that will be helpful for you. Okay, thanks for watching. Please try to share your friends. Okay, please like and subscribe and press the bell icon button. When I do next video, it will give information to you so that you don't going to miss that option. Okay, thanks for watching, children. Thank you all. Have a nice day.